Welcome back to episode 4 of going over MLB history. Today we are going over the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox have won 9 World Series titles so far: 1903, 1912, 1915, 1916, 1918, 2004, 2007, 13, 2018. The team played at Huntington Abington grounds from 1901 to 1911 and moved to Fenway Park in 1912, the oldest of the current MLB ballparks. The best player ever to play on the Boston Red Sox was Ted Williams. He had 2,654 home runs, 1,839 RBIs, 7,706 at-bats. That's some more MLB history. Make sure to like and subscribe to be notified every time I post more YouTube videos. Let me know in the comments below. What do you want to see next?
Now batting, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Urias just to the left of the mound. Makes the play, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So 2 on with 2 away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is popped up. Jerko waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Boston. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And that'll bring up Keston Hura, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 1 for 5. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Brewers do. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Navarez shading to his right. 1 down. So digging in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Jerko is under it. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the right side. Arroyo's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Left side. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Popped him up. Jerko is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Keston Hiura goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Jed Jerko comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hira ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They still trail it here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Urias. Here's the first pitch to him.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And the pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And here's a cut fastball that cuts in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 8.
Ryan Braun stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, designated hitter.
Popped up. Dahlbeck moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple. They still lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And top half of the sixth about to get started. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Jed Jerko will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Omar Narvaez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off. And this is popped up near second base. Arroyo's got it, and the side is retired. So no runs. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. Throw into second.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error on the Boston line score. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Runner goes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Glove by Bogaerts. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. First offering on its way. Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Milwaukee. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The set and the 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not going to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead it 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Arcia backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Woodruff.